Hey Sean, I want to show you guys, this snow has been falling for about maybe an hour and a half. This is Wake Forest Road here behind me. Look at it, it's covered. You can see how much is snowing just from this. I've been standing out here for a few minutes. But what's more surprising is not the snow that's all over the road, but these drivers. People are still out driving. In the last few minutes, I've seen people struggling on these roads. Earlier today, we got a chance to talk to some people who were smart enough to get their errands done before it started to snow. At the Kroger on Six Forks in Raleigh, shoppers filed in to get last-minute groceries.
Of course, we get the essentials, the milk, the eggs, the breakfast food, just in case we can't go to work in the morning.
Chris and Obie and her daughter, Lauren, stocked up on supplies for the rest of their family, hours before the possible winter weather storm. Obie says the grocery options at the store were hit or miss.
Cheese was kind of wiped out as far as what I was looking for. Milk was good. Eggs were a little depleted.
If she had her choice, Obie tells me she would not mind seeing some snow this week.
Do you like snow, Mama?
Not everyone is excited as Obie for the forecast.
Everybody's panic buying because of the potential 1 or 2 inches we're getting.
Andy Beal sat in line 2 cars deep, waiting for gas at the Costco. Behind him, dozens of other cars waited.
This is not normal for this time of day.
Many drivers raced home to try and beat the weather. Some businesses even closed early. However, other businesses were prepping specifically to drive in the winter weather.
You can get upwards of Super Bowl sales, which is up to 4 or 5 times what you would have expected from that day.
It's cold outside, but inside Papa John's, pizza is hot. And General Manager Sarah Smith says she knows a lot of people aren't planning on cooking. That's why they've upped the staff with more drivers Wednesday. She says while delivery drivers are prepared to deal with some winter weather conditions, if it gets too dangerous, they won't be on the roads.
We want people to be fed and happy. We want our customers to be happy, but we want everyone to be safe.
Now there is a winter weather advisory here in Wake County until at least 7 o'clock tomorrow. And if you're anything like me, you have the CBS News app and you got push alerts all day about people like that just spinning out behind me. Anyway, you got push alerts all day about school closures. So really, you have no reason to be out if you don't have to be. So if you can, make sure to stay off these roads because they're not safe. Reporting live here in Raleigh, I'm AJ Janavel for CBS North Carolina. Now, any possible storms here in Fayetteville are more than 12 hours away. And right now, there's still plenty of groceries that are available. But shoppers know the minute that first snowflake hits, these shelves will look much different.
That last one. There's gonna be no cereal, no bread, no milk, no water, no nothing. Everything's gonna be gone. Shelves gonna be empty.
Tanisha Jackson and her daughter Jasmine wanted to get an early start on groceries before any winter weather hit Fayetteville. Jackson made sure she had everything she needed in case the storm hits and she can't get back out of her house.
I have 5 kids all together.
Yeah. Pushing her cart from aisle to aisle, Jackson had her choice of groceries. Altogether, not many shoppers were out late into the evening, but Jackson says with the possibility of snow, she'd much rather be safe than sorry.
A lot of people don't believe it's coming, but when Matthew came, everybody didn't believe Matthew was coming. And, you know, we had to catch boats out the neighborhood.
Employees at the grocery store tell me Tuesday is just the calm before the storm.
Once it starts snowing, it usually get crazy in here.
Jesse Johnson is the manager at Carly C's IGA grocery store.
To the checkout we go.
He says around 6 they were a little busier with shoppers like Jackson, stocking up on essentials before the storm, which he says is smart because come Wednesday, these aisles will look much different if the storm hits.
Get here as early as you can, and once we run out of something.
Now the Carly C's here in Fayetteville will get one more shipment of groceries Wednesday morning before the storm, but that's it until Friday. Reporting here in Fayetteville, I'm AJ Janavel for CBS North Carolina. At the Elk Mountain tree lot, Lisa Randall and her family are looking for their first ever real Christmas tree.
I think that one will work.
Randall says she's excited about the new tree, but she has heard they can create a few issues.
My mom always said about, it has mold and you're bringing mold in your house.
As the saying goes, mother knows best, and in this case, she's right. So what happens with these trees is the longer you have them, the more mold and spores they create, which leads to you coughing and sneezing.
Most of the people that are having these problems are going to notice that when they do remove the Christmas tree from the house, that those symptoms are hopefully going to calm back down to their normal levels.
Jonathan Romeo is an allergist at Allergy Partners of the Triangle. He says in the past, he's seen plenty of patients dealing with Christmas tree syndrome, but there are a few ways to limit the spread of mold from the tree, like washing it off and keeping an air filter in the room. And there is one surefire way to avoid it altogether.
I mean, the less savory alternative would be to just get a fake tree.
Randall says despite the allergy issues the tree may create, she's willing to take the risk.
I'll take it with a grain of salt. We'll see how it goes and decide if we want to do it next year.
Reporting in Wake County, AJ Janavel for CBS, North Carolina. Hey, Sean, I want to show you something really quick. Take a look behind me. This white flag flying right under here, under the Durham Rescue Mission awning, tells anyone in this community that if they need a place to stay in these cold evenings that we're about to get, that they are welcomed here for emergency help. Now, for a lot of people here at the Durham Rescue Mission, the work that they do is important because it wasn't too long ago that they needed help themselves.
Yeah. We're looking for the homeless, the hungry, the angry, the lonely, the tired.
In a van driving through the streets of Durham, 3 men bring hot meals to the city's homeless population. For some of these men and women, this is their only hot meal all day, or even all week. The goal is to get these people off the street and out of freezing and dangerous weather conditions. But it's not as easy as it may seem.
See, they look at us and they think we really don't know, even though we do.
Preston Jones with the Durham Rescue Mission says for some of these people, it's hard to trust or leave behind what they know. But Jones knows just how difficult it can be to make the leap of faith because he came to the rescue mission himself as an addict in need of help.
I ain't but one bad choice away from where I came from.
The 2 men helping Jones are from the same background. They came to the rescue mission for help, and now they're the ones offering help. And they know how important that help can be.
The reality of it is that some of them will die.
They know they can't force people to make a change, but they hope just offering an alternative may be enough for some.
We're just looking for one, and then maybe that one can tell others.
And all throughout the night, the Durham Rescue Mission will welcome anyone in that needs help due to these cold temperatures. They say that they're going to be doing this throughout the entire week as these temperatures are in the low 20s. And the teens, they're able to fit, Sean, about 100 extra people here behind me in the rescue mission. We're putting live here in Durham. I'm AJ Janavel for CBS, North Carolina.